The universe is in constant movement all the time, constantly. The work you have, the relationships you got, the world you live, the world that we live in, it's constantly moving. One thing that might be true yesterday is not longer true today. One thing that a way that you lived your life yesterday or the week before, the year before, is completely different now from today. And it's supposed to be like that, because without constant movement, without stuff that's happening, we're stagnating. Stagnating equals death. If we just staying where we are, we're getting lazy, we're getting complacent, we stop fixing things, we stop solving the problems, because there's always problems. And even like just by nature, like it rains, it snows, at least here. It's sunny, it's windy, thunderstorms, windstorms, whatever. Nature has its events. Let's say my neighbor's chimney gets cracked, or because of a storm, or it's so windy that roof tiles pop off. Nothing that we as humans can do against it, really. Not that I know. Maybe Obama has a weather machine, but anyway, nothing that we can do against it, but we need to fix it. It's constant movement. The girl that you like, the guy that you like, for my female audience. One day you might be in a relationship, and then in the future, a couple months, years, days, weeks, whatever, minutes, you might not be. And your whole reality, the whole concept of how you've been living your life and the way that you've been thinking about how you're living your life is just twisted backwards in an instant. It's constantly moving. You have a work, it's seasonal work. The season ends, and now you're unemployed. When you were working 200 hours per month, really enjoying your time, loving your coworkers, and like really enjoying your time at work, which is rare, but maybe not for seasonal work. That's what I mean, and I enjoy it. And yesterday was the last day, so today there's no work, and tomorrow there won't be any work as well at that place, which feels normal now, because yeah, you're free from work. Like we work 6 days in a row, and then you're free for 2 days. That's the usual schedule, and then there's some mishaps and some changes in that sometimes. If you can and want to work, you can. But that's the usual. 2 days, everything will be normal. 3 days, something's starting to feel a bit odd. 4 days, still the same. 5 days, you're starting to realize more and more that you lost something, or that something's missing. And as time moves on, it's getting better. You're not that sad over it anymore. And this is not about your season at work ending. It can be your relationship, it can be anything, right? Car breaking down, or your car holding up and then breaking down. It can be whatever it is. You're used to something, and then boom, change. Change is good. I want to tell you that. I believe change is good, because as I said earlier, it forces us to think, it forces us to solve problems, it forces us to adapt to the new situation. You become liquid, in a sense, like Bruce Lee, or whoever it was who wanted us to be water. If you pour the water into a bowl, it becomes the bowl. If you pour water inside of a glass, it becomes the glass. You want to be adaptable, basically, because then you will be able to tackle every situation the best if you can adapt to it quickly. Change is good. And I also want to say that change can feel bad. Can feel bad, and it feels surreal, especially now, because this is my second season at this workplace that I've been having, and I've been enjoying my time very much. I've been having a good schedule, and I've been respected. I've been loved by my coworkers and colleagues, even my bosses, and I've been having a really good time. I've been climbing the ranks. I've been getting to do stuff now this season that I wasn't allowed to do in my first season. And I've been getting much more responsibility, much more trust, and everything. My season has been great, fantastic. And then, boom, ended yesterday. No more snow. Ski resort, by the way. And it feels like everything is temporary, you know? Life's temporary. Your car is temporary. Your home is temporary. The banana you will eat is temporary. Everything is temporary. Relationships, objects, thoughts, everything, feelings. Everything is not set in stone forever. Even gravity. Because one day the earth will explode and the gravity we have on earth won't be there. Right? So you get what I'm saying. Everything is moving constantly, and it's good, but it can feel bad. And what I wanted to say about my seasonal work now, I've been building like stronger relationships now than I did the year before. And like people coming back, me and one of my best colleagues, we are like this, and we're backing each other up all the time, and we're having a fun time. Never any real arguing or like hostile energy against each other. We're just doing our job and doing it great when we're working together, etc. Like I've been getting close to a lot of people, and it feels bad to not going to see them every single day, as I've been doing for the past 5 months, 6 months. And I know it felt like this the year before. And I know that the year before, everyone were saying that they would come for another season, that they would come to work again, and that fuck the season ending, we will hang out either way. Like it doesn't matter if we work together or not, because we like each other. We have this connection. We have this relationship. We should continue it. All people say that, pretty much. But guess what happened? Nothing really. And people say that, and all the people last year say that they will come back for another season. Half of them didn't. And of course, I don't blame them for not holding the word or something like that. But because there's other stuff coming up, and you can't really rely on a seasonal work, because you need to have an income throughout the year, right? You can't just have work for November to April, right? That doesn't really work, because then you got 8 months that you still need to get an income on, which is impossible with a seasonal work like that. In that case, you would need 2 works, and then you got autumn and spring that you need to fill out. And maybe you save up money throughout the winter and summer, so you can live comfortable during the spring and autumn as well. But it isn't reliable, so I don't blame them for not coming back. But moving on, let it go. are one of the most valuable skills that you can learn as a human being, I think. To not be bound to any circumstance, person, feelings, thoughts, or emotion. Because then you're not water, then you're not adaptable. And because the universe is constantly changing, you need to be adaptable. That's it. Thank you so much for watching.